Hi, I'm Jello. I'm from We the Public, and now I'm here with a cast of Iron Fist, Finn Jones, Raven Metzner. Nice to meet you guys. Welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you.
So, leaving from the Defenders series, we saw Danny seemingly take over the absence of Matt. As a hero, what does Danny do differently from Daredevil? What is the one thing that he has an advantage over Daredevil?
Well, he has an iron fist.
Yeah.
Which is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Causes a lot of destruction.
He also has a legacy that he's trying to fulfill.
Right.
At one time, he was the protector of Kunlun.
Yeah.
You know, and now he's protecting a new city. So I think there's something kind of interesting about. Yeah, you're right. He's got an iron fist, but also he's got a. I think he's very invested for lots of reasons.
The fans were really loving your cameo in Luke Cage because they said that you were more loose, you were more lighthearted. Is that also a reflection of your real-life role? Because I think this is your third series, The Defenders, then Iron Fist, then the season 2. Do you think you're more comfortable in the role now?
With the Luke Cage cameo, Danny has taken up the mantle of protector of downtown.
Yeah.
So he has a purpose now.
Yeah.
In the first season of Iron Fist, he was trying to find his purpose, and he was also struggling to come to terms with what happened with his family and coming back to New York. So there was a lot of troubles that he had to come to terms with.
Yeah.
And I think with in Luke Cage, he's a lot more settled because he's settled within himself.
Yeah.
He's settled within his role.
Yeah.
He's now living with Colleen, his girlfriend, so he's more settled in a kind of home life situation.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why we see Danny be a lot more relaxed and assured of himself.
To be really honest, I think it's also Danny, as he's maturing and evolving, is actually getting closer to you. He's more like you.
Yeah.
In the first season, he was dealing with all this trauma, you know?
Yeah.
And once that we moved past that and we got into the Defenders, and it seems like, I don't know, for me, meeting Finn was very exciting because I feel like there's so much Finn inside of Danny. So it's nice to see like all that confidence, that humor, and that connection. That to me, that's really you. I mean, so I think that's really, the fans should just know, like, Finn's a great actor, but he really brings that sense of, I don't know, of hope and balance that comes from Finn.
So, in short, real life Finn is an awesome guy.
Yes. And so is Danny. But not in real life.
Raven, you're the new showrunner for season 2. You're replacing Scott Buck. What do you really bring new into the Iron Fist series?
I'm a big fan of comic books. I've always been a comic book fan since I was a little kid. And so I bring a kind of a fervent desire to be a part of this show and to make it something great for that reason, and to be true to our version of the mythology. I respect the mythology and I care about it. I also have worked a lot in martial arts type shows and movies. The first movie I ever sold was a Jackie Chan movie.
Oh, cool.
So I think the language of action is something that I've been studying my whole life, and I've had great teachers. Meeting Clayton Barber, our stunt coordinator, was really great because we were able to create really interesting, great action. Yeah.
When it comes to filming the action scenes, I don't think people appreciate enough how hard it is to create an action scene based on a superhero that doesn't have a mask.
Yeah.
Because you just can't cheat your way out of it. How hard was it this time?
This time was actually a lot, I'm not going to say easier, because it's not easy, it's a lot of hard work. But there was a lot more preparation time, and having Clayton on board as well, he was very persistent in making sure that we practice. And he was very persistent that when we shot these scenes, that when the viewers watch the fight scenes, they see us, the actors, performing the stunts and the fights. And so a lot of it was, going on at weekends, going in after we'd been shooting to go and practice with the other actors and with Clayton to just perfect those scenes.
There's much, you're right, in many action scenes there's certain things you have to cheat. This season, there's very little cheating. We had stunt doubles, but we were saying before, actually, it's funny, Finn's stunt double Stretch, who's a great guy, Finn's putting him out of business. Seriously, because there's much less for him to do. And that's the same with Jessica and her double, and Sasha and his double. They're basically, the doubles are there to help us cheat, but they're standing on the side. The really exciting thing in this season is you're going to see, those are our people, and they're really doing it.
But were there any times that you were like, man, I wish I had this costume? Like,
no, never.
No, really?
No, never. I love to do it. I love to do the fight scenes, and I want the audience to see that it's me. You know, there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, and you know, I don't necessarily want my face to be covered. So you know, I want the work to show.
This is also a big note just to all audiences understands about superheroes. When you put a mask on, it looks cool in a comic book. When you put it on, it messes with your field of vision.
Okay.
You can't see, and also it makes it harder to breathe, and it makes it harder to do action.
Yeah.
So if you really want to see great action, you really don't want a mask. So I mean, masks are great and they're cool and they look awesome.
Cool.
But you really want, in a great action scene, you want to see the characters' faces, but also you want your performers to have the best shot at doing it.
So does that mean that we will never really get to see the full Iron Fist?
Well, no. It may or may not appear in this season.
Okay. Yeah, it's spoiler territory.
But well, no, I don't think it's been spoiled. I mean, we announced and we showed some footage at the San Diego Comic-Con in which there was a mask, and so two masks. Yeah, so one was worn by Danny and one was worn by Sasha. So you have to watch the season to see how that plays out. But he dresses appropriately. So we'll also introduce that.
Final question, short statement for your Filipino fans to come watch this new series.
Hey everyone. Very grateful that you're tuning in to watch Iron Fist. Enjoy season 2. Comes out September 7th.